Huh, I have 3 minutes to run my mouth. This is awesome. Hey, y'all. It is 4:30 in the morning, and I am so tired. I'm going to give a shout out to my brother and his wife. I told you I'd get something up there, bro, and here it is. Tell your wife I drank that glass of wine like she suggested to kind of help calm me down. Y'all, I'm so nervous. Anyway, let me start this off by saying I came here today to let you in on my thoughts about a little something in this country we call religion. I love Jesus, y'all. I really do. I've known him all my life. But there is absolutely one thing that I loathe, detest, despise, cannot stand, and will not participate in, and that is organized religion. Stay with me here. Don't clutch your pearls. Don't fall to the floor in a dead faint. Unless you're a fundamentalist or evangelical. Anywho, back in the day, way back in the beginning, there used to be nothing but Jews and Gentiles. Luckily for us Gentiles, the Jews rejected Jesus as their Messiah, and so we got adopted into God's family. Amazing, wonderful thing. And I think that, fundamentally, most quote-unquote Christians agree on two things. One, that God exists, and two, he's sent his son Jesus to die on the cross for our sins, and he rose from the grave after 3 days. And here we all are. And it was, I can't even imagine what that day was like. And, the apostles went out and they started preaching and they started teaching. And then we get through the Bible, we get through the book of Revelations, it ends there. And I'm not a history buff. But what I do know is along the way, men, it seems like it was mostly men at that time, no biggie, began to study the scriptures. And they began to interpret those scriptures in their own minds and draw their own conclusions. And they began to walk around their towns or wherever it was that they were at. And they began to tell people about these lovely interpretations and conclusions that they came to. And if the people liked it, they said, I like your interpretation of the Bible. I think we'll join you. And then, they would splinter off, and another man, you get to reading those scriptures again, come up to a totally different conclusion. And he go wandering out there in his village or his town or I don't know, wherever. And he started telling people about that interpretation of the Bible. And they go, ooh, we really like that. And he began to get his little following. And so it began. We went